Hello everybody, HectiX here, and welcome back to Enthusia. Now, in the last episode, we managed to get into the top 500 in terms of the rankings, as well as we are now level 6 for tuning on the Astro van. So hopefully in this episode we can get, 200 to 250 for the ranking, as well as level 8 or 9 for the tuning for the Astro van. That would be quite good. Now, I have had to, as I'm doing right now, redoing episode 3. So I did upgrade the emulator, so yeah, I've had to redo this part, sadly. But I've also taken the liberty of tuning the settings for the Astro van off screen, just to get it to handle a little bit better and not have one tire fire, also with the diff. So let's see, what do we have? Could do the Dragon Challenge. This is my favorite track in the game. Again, 037 for it. Not bad, not bad. Could do this, 9.4. Ooh, R33. And a Toyota Soarer that Highway Dash would definitely approve of, as well as an S2K. Yeah, I think we should do this one. Let's do this one. 2 laps around here. Now, wouldn't mind getting that R33, as well as that Soarer would be quite good. Same with the S2K. So we have 3 cars that actually I wouldn't mind getting. Well, you know what? 4. Let's throw in the 037, because, yeah, 037 is actually quite good. The Renault, I don't mind not getting. So hopefully we can get at least something half decent. Okay. Astrovan is feeling good with this setting. Maybe a bit too much understeer still for my liking, but definitely feels a little bit more stable. I just hope through the high-speed corners it's still okay, and the low-speed corners are relatively decent. Just because if I do plan to use this for the Mountain Pass Toge, I would definitely like to have some good turn-in for slow-speed corners. Okay, not doing bad so far. Probably could up the pace a little bit, but I am going to have to learn the vehicle a little bit here for the settings before I can just gun it and go. I can't wait to get a better engine in this thing. Oop, as I hit the wall like an idiot. But by the end of this episode, we'll definitely have another engine upgrade. So definitely needing that. So I am going to have to brake for this corner, I do believe. Yep, a lot more than I thought. Shoot. Okay. I thought it was still more high speed than low speed, but I thought wrong. Goes to show how much I remember of this track. And I believe we did do this track already last episode, or I might be getting that confused with the previous part 3 that I did, that I had to sadly scrap. I actually don't remember. Okay, through that chicane. I am impressed so far that I'm keeping them mostly behind for now, but we'll see how this goes on the second lap around. I remember this corner I gotta slow down quite a bit for. There we go. Okay. Definitely didn't want to tap the wall, but definitely still quicker through there than before. Although I am quite impressed, I am currently, for the most part, outpacing an R33 Skyline. Again, that's not something you would normally say when driving an Astro van, but yeah. So that just goes to show my pace around here with this tuning is not that bad, provided I stop hitting the walls like a fool. There we go. Now we get to the high-speed section again. This is probably more than likely where that R33 is going to reel me in. Now let's not mess up that corner at the end. I am going heavy on the brakes. I'll be taking that nice and easy. I'll probably end up over-braking for this, I wouldn't be surprised. Probably could have braked a little bit more, but got away with it. Yeah, definitely need that engine upgrade. Oh god, turn. This thing does not like accelerating when it's going uphill at all. But then again, from what this car is, I shouldn't be too surprised. Okay, through that chicane again. I think that's my least favorite part of this track, is that chicane. Going through the previous corner just sets you up all sorts of wrong for that chicane, so yeah, that's not quite fun to do. But there we go, we beat an R33 and a Chevy Astro van. Again, not something you say that often. Good god. We even beat an S2K. Wow, the Soarer's in last. Sorry, Dash, your Soarer's losing. But hopefully we can win something half good or half decent from that raffle. And hopefully we get some points for the tuning, because I hit quite a few things. Let's see, what do we get? Hey, we got the Soarer, so Dash definitely would approve of this. But I do know for a fact it's not the same model that he actually owns, but it's still a Toyota Soarer nonetheless, so he definitely more than likely will approve of this. Class C might be something to use in the future. Okay, so at least we got 100 points for that. I'm content with that. Didn't lose as much points as I thought I did. I actually thought I lost a lot more, but we're level 10 now. So there we go. Engine upgrade. Finally get a little bit more punch to this slow van. 940 points, and we are now, oh wow, 329th in the rankings. Oh my god. And we lost quite a bit there, but we do have half our points, so I'll take it. So let's see. What's our second race going to be? So 9.4 odds here at Tsukuba, and a limited. Roadster, Sleeka, Camaro, Alpha, and the Z33. That's tempting. Would not mind the Z33. Got an easy one here at Dragon Range. That's because it's the exact same vehicle, so that's pointless. I'm going to be skipping that. What do we got here? Oh, we can get a gull wing. That definitely is tempting. And a Stagia. Ooh. Would not mind the Stagia. But I don't think that's the Nismo-tuned one. Or, not Nismo-tuned. The one with the Skyline engine in it. I don't believe that's the same one. 600L here. Nothing's really standing out. Legacies, RS6, and Evo. What do we got on this one? Ooh, a bunch of muscle cars. Except for the Seville here. Well, that's not too bad. Two Mustangs here, so we all know they're just gonna crash and burn. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this one. Get a new classic car. That is if we don't get the Seville. At least we get to put the new engine through its paces. Get a little bit more pick up and go. Whether or not we're going to beat that Stingray, though, that's going to be the question. Okay. So hopefully we have a little bit, or more than enough grunt to get up the hill. Already went slightly off the track there. Crap. The one time you wish you had a rear view mirror, at least in this actual camera angle, so I can keep track of that. Okay, the Stingray's already in second. Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised if he starts reeling me in a little bit. Definitely have to brake for that corner. There's no way I'm making that flat out. Oh, the Seville is now in second. I'm amazed that they got around the Corvette. But then again, more modern suspension. So it's definitely probably more than likely a lot better at cornering. Whereas that Corvette would more than likely be better in a straight line with the appropriate gearing. Even though it does only technically have, I believe, 4 gears. So, because that was generally the rule of thumb in Gran Turismo. You got one of the classic cars, muscle cars, you would immediately buy the full customization transmission. Because then you get an extra gear, as well as you can actually change the ratios, because they were not geared properly. They were very, well, they had long gears, but even then you didn't have much top speed whatsoever, so they had a really bit of a weird transmission setup. And yes, I do know I just cut through that corner, but that chicane, just no. I'm not a fan of that chicane. So, definitely going to cheat that one a little bit. There we go, up the hill again. So, looks like we don't have to worry at all about the Stingray, the Seville, nothing. Because we're just pulling constantly on them. Also, could be due in part that the Seville is holding everybody up. So that is also more than likely what's going on here. Although, I'm surprised the Stingray hasn't got around him again, because he already did once. So I don't see why he wouldn't be able to do it again. Nice and easy through here. There we go. And now we do a little bit of a hill climb. Oh! Firebird's ahead now. Okay, wasn't expecting that. So they're really trading blows back there for second place. While we're up here at the front just running away with it. Probably could have done this race even without the engine upgrade. Well, the second stage engine, I should say. There we go. Now we got the chicane for one last time. Hard on the brakes. May as well try and do this properly. There we go. It's just one of those corners you want to cut because you can carry so much more speed. It's a trade-off. It's like, you don't want a corner cut, but at the same time you're so much quicker through that section. That's a hard one. But there we go. Firebird's in second. So yeah, I'll take pretty much everything except for that Seville. Even though that Seville did actually pretty freaking good against that, I'm not gonna lie. So what are we getting? Hey, we got the Firebird. I'll take it. At least not another Mustang that I have to crash into a crowd at some point. But there we go. C-Class Firebird. Definitely wouldn't mind using that at some point, because, you know, classic car. But driver upgrade and a car upgrade. So we are now level 11. I believe it's just a weight tuning, correct? Yes. We just got a weight tuning for this one. 830 points for that. There we go. 226th in the rankings now. So I did say 200 to 250 for this episode. The more the better. So we're only halfway through this episode, so you know what? Let's keep going. See if we can get more. So now we have access to R1. So this will be fun. This track. I haven't shown this one yet. This is probably my least favorite track in the game, I do believe. Just because I'm not a fan of the snow track at all. What would we be racing against anyway? CL55. Don't think that one's a go for this episode. I might do that one, but later on when I have a better car. Let's see what we got for this one. Ooh. Mark IV Supra. Or as Raj calls it, a Porsche. So, yeah, we could definitely go for this one. Let's see. DC2 might do that one, just because good points for tuning as well. What do we got here? R33. That's tempting. Sadly, it's not an R32. Could do the Nordschleife for a single lap. S13. Ooh, R32 Golf. 22B. That's tempting. Another Jag. Could do this again, but we just did this track. I'd rather not do two of them in a row. The Viper's a tempting grab, but yeah, I'll pass on that one for now. Tsukuba. What do we got here? Oh, another Supra. And an R33. You know what? I think... Oop, wrong button. I could do this one. I don't know if I have the top end for it, though. And it's 6 laps. You know what? Yeah, I'd rather not do that. Let's do the Tsukuba one, because I can still get the Supra for this one. And I think we can hold them back, considering it's a lot more acceleration focused. More so than top speed. So, yeah, this will be really good for points if we win. But that is if we win. And it doesn't take very long to do 6 laps around here either. Off we go. Okay, made it through the first corner without being passed. I'm surprised. I was actually kind of thinking that they would gun it past me, but never mind. Oop, there's one of them. A light dab on the brakes through there just to make sure I get around the corner. Just get a feel for the car on this track. Okay, and now boot it and go. One of them's going around. Don't know who that is. Oh, it's the Supra. Okay. I can keep it in third through here. Okay. Didn't think I could, but there we go. Now the R33 is the one behind me. Or not. I saw black, so I thought it was the R33. Now the Golf is there too. Okay. So what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact you have the slow-ass car at the front holding the entire field back. Not a case of me running away with it in any way, shape, or form. In other words, I need to get the hell off this track. I should not be here. He pushed me a bit wide there. Crap. Okay, so he'll more than likely pass me here on the straight. I'm trying not to slide too much. I'm trying to keep my speed up. Okay. So yeah, that Supra is gone. I am not outpacing that. Okay, much better through the final hairpin. Didn't shift into second like a moron. Hard on the brakes. Okay. Not bad so far. Here comes the R33 again. Oh god, really pushing me out wide. I know you want to get past, but that's definitely not the way to do it. And there goes the S15. Crap. Just kind of hoping to get second this race. I can barely see the S15. Oh, that was... yeah, that's me gone. That's done. Oh, okay. R33 still didn't pass me there. I have no idea why, but okay. Oop. Swinging wide. Crap. It's gonna make it slow for this lap. To that actual hairpin here. Did not want to drift. That doesn't help the situation. Okay, so he's gonna try and pass me here like a fool, probably. Try and keep him there. Okay. So I avoided that attack again. Let's see if we can at least get third. Hard on the brakes. We're pulling a bit of a gap to the R33, which I'm impressed. But then he basically just reels me back in down that straightaway. Hear him. Oh, yep, there he is. Yeah, you better slow down for that hairpin, buddy. Don't need to be doing any dive bombs, thankfully. Okay. Can drive through here relatively cleanly. Good. Thankfully he didn't screw up my line through there and I can actually drive through that section appropriately. Okay, so I'm quicker than him through that mid section. But then he reels me back in after this hairpin. Looks like the Golf is actually trying to get around him as well. Yeah, swinging way too wide here. I'm also a bit slow on the exit. That doesn't help. Okay, last lap. Didn't realize we were already on our last lap already. Been more focused on trying to keep the R33 behind us, more so than the lap count. I think the Astro van is starting to drop off in terms of having the appropriate pace for these stages of the game, but we'll see if we can make it work. It's not fully maxed out yet, so there's still room for improvement, and we'll see if having that little bit of extra improvement ends up actually helping quite a bit. But it may be time soon to change vehicles. Holy crow, that was close. That Golf was coming in quick. But we still came third. We got, I think, at least 1,000 points for that. I can't remember what the point thing was. But, yeah. We should definitely not have come third. We should have been last, guaranteed. But, thanks to a hell of a lot of blocking on my end, we managed to come at least third. But we do get something half decent in terms of car here, hopefully. Hey, S15. I'll take it. B class. Not bad, not bad. I still find it weird seeing the S15 with no spoiler, but I don't know if that's just me or if other people also find that weird. But yeah, anyway. 101 points, I'll take it. Tuning level up, great. That means we got tires at least. Definitely be taking that, better tires. There we go. So one more upgrade, and we have a maxed out engine, and a maxed out Astro van on top of that. Oh, wow. Yeah, 1,100 points for that. We're in the top 100 now. I did say 200 to 250 this episode. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the top 100. But we still have more time for a fourth race, so let's see what we get. So we can go around there again. Actually, what do we get for this one? I can get the Viper again. Ooh, Cobra. I don't know if that's the Shelby model or if that's the AC model. I have no idea. But we've already done that track this episode. I'd rather not do it a second time. This one wouldn't be so bad. Got a Pantera. That would be fantastic. I could do one lap around the Nordschleife as well. That's a 10-minute race in of itself. G-Wagon, Seville, 2 Mustangs, and the S600. Could do another Okay, there's the reverse version of the Nordschleife. Except this one would be a little bit easier. Coupe, Golf, RX-8, not bad. Another Legacy. I'd rather not bore you with this race, but ooh, I would love to get that Tommy Kyra. As much as I don't want to bore you guys, I do want to go for that Tommy Kyra, so yeah, let's go for that. Also, this shouldn't be a 10-minute race like the Nordschleife, so at least it shouldn't be a 10-minute race. So basically now that tire upgrade is kind of pointless, but all good there. Around the, I think that's the El Grande, and then the Alfa Romeo on top of that. There's the 600. Now, whether or not we can beat that, let's see. I would definitely like to beat that heavy-ass boat. Not to say that I'm not in a heavy-ass boat either, but then again, I also can't say the tire upgrade was completely useless. I do get a little bit more corner speed, at least for these high-speed corners, but don't think it'll be enough. One of them is also keeping pace with us, and that's got to be the Tommy Kyra. I don't think we're gonna reel that 600L in. Even though he does have a hell of a lot of weight to shift around, I don't think I have the acceleration in the top end to keep up. But I am pulling away from the Tommy Kyra though, so that does help a bit. Looks like we're getting a second place, probably, unless I can somehow gain 2.5 seconds pretty much. Dang it, didn't want to tap the wall there. I was trying to decide whether or not I should be in 4th for this, or if it would have been better to shift down to 3rd. Okay, so the Tommy Kyra is a little bit further. Nope, I think he's coming now. Yeah, he's gaining now. Oh yeah, we're losing a whole bunch of time on that 600. I'm not surprised. Now, as long as we can keep that Tommy Kyra behind us, this will be worth it. Because we did just get a boatload of points from the previous race. This one won't be as much, but that previous race is more than enough to have us not go down in the rankings. At least at this stage. Later on, you get like 1,500 in terms of points and you still lose ranking, so yeah, it does get a bit weird later on with that, but not much you can do about it, sadly. Usually you would pick a C-class car of some kind, and you'd end up using that as your car for pretty much the entire game. Just because it's a good balance between having enough speed and grip, as well as good odds, so that way you can keep your points in the rankings quite high. Now, if I do inevitably, I should get the R32. I do believe that's considered a B class, if I remember correctly. Now, either I can win it from the raffles, although more than likely it'll probably be from the, there's a special race you can get at some point if it shows up that it's actually basically the prize car if you win. So that's more than likely what how I'm going to get it. So yeah, when that race eventually shows up, then yeah. And I slow down way too much for that corner. Yeah, the Tommy Kyra has definitely gained a bit there. Do want to try and keep the speed up, but there's only so much I can do to try and keep that up. Yeah, he's gaining here. Can see him moving around in the mirror. It's a shame I don't know how far behind he is. Like, I don't know, I think he's, what, 4/10 of a second behind? He's pretty close. So, but we're keeping him behind us, so that's all. That's pretty much what's important right now. Oh yeah, we should be fine. They'll probably gain a little bit down the straightaway, but we seem to be out cornering him, surprisingly. Even though I would think the Tommy Kyra be, you know, more built for cornering, but there we go. That was definitely a better turn one. Definitely nowhere near as scruffy as that previous lap. Whew, that was cutting it close. Definitely gonna have to remember not to stop turning when I'm in the middle of that corner. So I let go for a moment and then continued to try and get a better angle, and yeah, I still almost hit the wall on that one. There we go. He's still well, In the mirror, it looks like he's at roughly the same point as he was the previous lap. So I think we're keeping him at a certain distance, and that's pretty much it. But whether or not he can make up on this final lap, who knows? Or at least I'm doing more than 130 now. Actually, I'm almost doing 140 in this thing. Which, I'm still impressed that this thing is hitting that kind of speed. Considering it's literally a brick moving through the air. No aerodynamics whatsoever. Also, look how far the 600L is. He's pretty much the entire straightaway ahead of us. Yeah, we've really fallen behind. Oh, hello. The Tommy Kyra is directly behind us now, because he randomly all of a sudden got a massive burst of speed. Don't know where that came from. Because he was sitting there comfortably the entire time, and then all of a sudden he was just full throttling it all the way down. That was a bit weird. I didn't lose any speed, I didn't do anything different. Okay. Well, still beat him. I'll take it. There we go. Tommy Kyra had been beaten. Sadly, we could not beat the 600L, but... oh well. Now let's hope that we do indeed get that Tommy Kyra. I believe it's considered a B class? I wouldn't mind the MRS either. Yes! Got the car I wanted. I'm very happy about that. I was going to be annoyed if I got the $600. Just like, oh. Oh! The Tommy car is actually an A class. Okay. I didn't think it'd be considered an A class. Okay. I'll take it. But there we go. That's our final engine upgrade for the car. It is now completely maxed out. However, we'll have to put the fully maxed out Astrovan through its paces in the next episode. But let's see. We're 49th. We are now top 50. So now we can do the RS League events. So we'll take care of that next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.